Reproduction, as we've known it for millions of years, could look very different in a few decades due to revolutionary science. You've likely heard of the fertility process called in vitro fertilization, in which an egg and sperm are joined in a lab to produce a fertilized egg called an embryo. Well, there's a new process Japanese researchers have discovered called in vitro gametogenesis, or IVG, in which any cell from a person's body, say a skin cell, can be turned into an egg or sperm. It doesn't matter whether the cell is from a male or a female. Brown University professor of science Eli Adachi recently attended a workshop at the National Academy of Medicine to learn all about IVG.
You can take a male skin cell and convert it not to a sperm, but actually to an egg. In other words, imagine a gay couple, two men, who are unable at this point to father a child that is genetically their own. And with that technology, in principle, they could now be the parents of a genetically related child. They will, of course, need a surrogate to carry the embryo and the pregnancy to term. But it's, again, a breakthrough the likes of which nobody could envision as recently as a few months ago.
Not only would IVG make it possible for two men or two women to reproduce, it would allow infertile men and women to have children with their own DNA instead of relying on donors. And women could reproduce at any age, rendering the biological clock irrelevant. There's even talk of the possibility of what scientists are calling unibabies, in which a baby is made with just one person's genes. So far, IVG has only been done successfully on mice. Adachi says social and legal questions need to be answered before this can be done on humans. But he also notes there are many more possibilities for this science beyond reproduction, since the stem cells can theoretically be guided in any direction.
What if you were blind because one particular cell type was missing in your retina? Could we produce that cell in vitro and then inject it into your retina and thereby reestablish normal vision?